Picture the moment. The kitchen lights are off. No plates, no snacks, no last-minute bites. The clock keeps moving, but food doesn't come. At first, nothing feels wrong. No alarms, no collapse, no weakness. But deep inside your body, a quiet meeting has begun. Because for the first time today, no energy is coming in. And when that happens, your body doesn't panic. It reorganizes. This isn't a story about hunger. It's a story about survival systems waking up. This is what really happens inside you over 24 hours without food. Hours 0 to 4, the afterglow. Right after your last meal, your body is relaxed. Energy is everywhere. Glucose floods the bloodstream, fast, easy fuel. Insulin arrives immediately, calm and efficient, directing traffic. Send this to the muscles. Store that in the liver. Save the rest for later. Your liver quietly fills its glycogen reserves, emergency fuel tanks designed for moments like this. Your brain is comfortable. Your heart is steady. Your muscles are satisfied. This is the fed state, the body's comfort zone. Nothing dramatic happens here, because nothing needs to. But the body always plans ahead, and the clock is already counting down. Hours 0 to 8, the first question. Digestion finishes. The pipeline closes. Blood sugar begins to drift, not crash, just gently fall. Insulin senses this and slowly steps back. No chaos, just a pause. Inside your body, a question is asked. Is more fuel coming? For now, the answer is unclear, so the liver steps in. It opens its stored glycogen and begins releasing glucose, carefully, steadily, just enough to keep the brain running and the heart beating smoothly. You may feel fine. You may feel nothing. Or you may feel the first whisper of hunger. Not because you're in danger, but because your body is used to patterns. Miss one, and it notices. Hours 8 to 12, the illusion of hunger. This is where many people misunderstand what hunger actually is. Your stomach growls, your mind drifts toward food. But this is not an emergency signal. It's a routine alert. Hormones rise briefly, asking, is this the usual time we eat? Meanwhile, inside you, everything is still under control. The liver continues supplying glucose. The brain continues working. The heart doesn't skip a beat. Nothing is breaking, but something is changing. Glycogen reserves are shrinking, and the body knows it. Hours 12 to 14, the crossroads. Now the body reaches a decision point. Stored sugar is running low. Insulin is quiet, and the question becomes unavoidable. Do we wait or do we switch? This is where modern humans get uncomfortable, but biologically, this moment is familiar. For thousands of years, this wasn't unusual. So the body doesn't hesitate. It flips the switch. Hours 14 to 16, the vaults open. Fat cells, silent, patient, misunderstood, finally receive the signal. They open. Stored fat is released into the bloodstream. Not chaos, not burning, not destruction, a controlled donation of energy. The liver receives this fat and transforms it into ketones, compact, efficient fuel molecules designed for endurance. This is not a backup system. This is the original design. Your brain tests the new fuel, then accepts it, and something unexpected happens. The noise fades. Hours 16 to 18, the quiet focus. This is the phase people don't expect. Hunger softens. Cravings loosen their grip. Energy becomes steady, not explosive, but calm. Your brain, once dependent on sugar spikes, now runs on a slow, reliable current. No crashes, no urgency. Your heart adapts easily. It prefers ketones. Your blood sugar stabilizes. Stress hormones begin to fall. This isn't discipline. This is biochemistry doing its job. Hours 18 to 20, the body stops asking. By now, the body has accepted the situation. Food isn't coming, and that's okay. Every system adjusts accordingly. The digestive system slows down. The stomach grows quiet. Energy is redirected inward. This is not weakness. This is efficiency. Your body has stopped asking for food because it already found fuel. Hours 22 to 22, cleanup begins. Now something remarkable starts. With energy stable and insulin low, cells turn their attention inward. They begin autophagy, a word that means self-eating, for renewal. Damaged proteins are broken down. Old cellular parts are recycled. Waste is cleared. This is not starvation. This is maintenance mode, like closing a factory to repair the machines instead of pushing them harder. Your immune system joins in, clearing space to rebuild stronger later. Your body is not shrinking, it is refining itself. Hours 22 to 24, the reset. As the 24-hour mark approaches, something settles. Your metabolism isn't racing, it isn't crashing, it's balanced. Growth hormone rises, protecting muscle, supporting repair. Inflammation continues to decline. Insulin sensitivity resets quietly in the background. Your organs are no longer arguing over fuel, they're cooperating. This is the rhythm your body evolved for. The truth about 24 hours without food. After 24 hours, you are not starving. Your body is not failing. Your metabolism is not broken. What's happening is adaptation. Fuel has shifted. Noise has reduced. Repair has begun. This is not magic. This is human biology uninterrupted. Final message, the part no one tells you. You didn't shut your body down. You stepped out of the way. And when you did, your body showed you something powerful. It knows how to survive. It knows how to adapt. It knows how to repair, if given space. Once you understand this, hunger stops feeling like an enemy. It becomes a signal, and signals can be understood. If this changed how you see your body, tap like. It tells the algorithm you value learning how humans actually work. And if you want to understand how insulin habits silently control fat gain and energy levels, there's another video waiting for you.